Hey loves, so once again I forgot to grab my glasses. So hold on. Nobody's on yet. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm here. Hey, so tonight we are going to be making homemade chili and cornbread, and I decided to go live so we can make this, so you guys can see me make it. Got my camera set up. Everything is set up. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my hands washed. We're gonna start out making cornbread. So I've already got my butter in the oven for my cornbread, and we're gonna be using all-purpose flour and all-purpose cornmeal, so we don't have to worry about, hey honey, how you doing? We don't have to worry about baking soda or baking powder. We just add a little sugar in. So what I like to do is I like to start off with a half a cup of all-purpose flour. Self-rising, not all-purpose, but self-rising flour. That's why you don't have to use any baking soda or baking powder. So I use a half a cup of self-rising flour, and I use a whole cup of self-rising cornmeal. Alright. Then I like to just grab a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit. We're going to put that over to the side. And just give everything a good mix. And we're going to use some buttermilk today. And I pretty much got everything set to go so that we can just roll through this video. Or roll through the live show. It's going to be on here for a while, so if you need to get off and come back, take your time now. This chili is a quick chili because what I have done is when I do quick chili, it usually takes an hour to simmer. But it doesn't take long to get it together, so I usually do my cornbread first. I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 eggs in. And I got my medium-sized camera stand so that, ooh, no eggshells, honey. That egg didn't crack right. I got my medium camera stand so that I can, I didn't just crack this egg all horrible. I want the eggshells in our cornbread. Alright. Give my finger a rinse. Now we got our butter in the our butter in the oven. And we're gonna go ahead and put those eggs back in the refrigerator. And it really doesn't take long to put the chili together. The only thing that takes a lot of time really is the just letting it simmer. So we're gonna pop this back in the refrigerator. I'm gonna check on my butter. It's almost melted. Alright, so I'm gonna add a little bit more buttermilk in here. Because you don't want it to be too dry. And then I'm gonna, you know, go ahead and get my turkey and stuff searing on the stove. Because I'm gonna be using ground turkey and Italian sausage. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and let that skillet start heating up. Because we gotta grab some butter for that turkey. Alright, so we got our butter. I'm gonna pour some of that in there and leave the rest of it for the cornbread to cook in. You can use vegetable oil for your cornbread, but I kind of just like the butteriness of it all, so I always use butter. It's so many different ways to make cornbread. There's no, I mean, as long as you have the cornmeal to flour ratio right, you're fine. Some people don't even use flour in theirs. Every now and then I'll do it like that, especially when I'm frying it. But yeah, let's go ahead and pour this in there. Got to grab Piglet. Where's Piglet? So we can scrape the bowl down. And I'll pull it over so you guys can see a little better. Oh, I'm glad you love my videos, honey. Thank you. Alright, we're going to go ahead and place that in the dishwasher, honey, because I emptied out the dishwasher, so I won't have all those dishes in the sink. Go ahead and put that in there. And we're going to go ahead and get ready to put that cornbread in the oven. We got our skillet heating up. Alright, so we got our cornbread in the oven. I'm going to move the camera over towards the stove. And we're going to go ahead and grab a little bit of butter. And I like to use some sausage in my my kind of thing. Yes, the butter and sausage. So I like to use this sausage in my chili. So let's go over towards the stove. So well, first thing we need to do, I'm gonna move that from the eye for a second, is we need to get our peppers together. So we have onion, bell pepper. I'm gonna chop that up a little bit. I need to grab another piece of onion and garlic. Cook this in with our ground turkey and the butter. Oops. Alright. I'm going to put those pieces right there. I'm going to grab a spoon and grab a small onion. Y'all, I tried to get as much prepared before I came on, but you know, sometimes things don't work out. But you know, it's all good. I got the majority of stuff laid out. The cans are already open. I'll grab my cutting board, because I only need half of that onion. Alright. So how y'all been doing this Sunday? The reason I decided to do chili because I did my grocery haul the other day and people said they wanted to see the chili. that I make, so I decided to do it. You guys will have another video going up tonight as soon as I get through with this. I've been having some technical difficulties, and yeah, so tonight you guys will see the steak and potato foil wrapped up. Ooh, that onion was strong. And the steak and potato wrap, like for Valentine's dinner, so you guys will see that tonight. Woo! Alright, so we got all of our stuff cut up for our meat. And I like ground beef, but sometimes I like to do turkey with my chili and then just use like a sausage, a couple sausages to go with it. I have 3 different chili recipes. Let me get this out the way because it is giving me the blues, honey. Hold that for my sausage. Woo. All right. So what I'm gonna do is take, where's the butter? Half a stick of butter. And sweat my onions with this. And my bell pepper and my garlic. And after I sweat my onion, I like to go ahead. Let me grab a paper towel, y'all. After I sweat my onion down with the butter, I'm just going to let that butter come up. I like to go ahead and throw my celery and bell pepper over in there. And then do my turkey and my sausage. So we have 1 can of diced tomatoes, 1 can of tomato sauce, and we have 2 small cans of tomato sauce with the basil and garlic. So what I like to do is just take these cans and just put a little bit of water in them to get everything out of them. So yeah, I just pour water into both of those cans and kind of switch it around to get everything out. And then just pour it in there. And then the recycling, there we go. Which I need to take the recycling out. But yeah. So my butter is melting. So while that is sitting right there, I got all my onion powder, garlic powder, and my seasoning ready to go. Keep my butter right here for my cornbread. Get the cornmeal. I'm not done, y'all. I'm just removing some stuff from the counter. Alright, so yeah, I just let my celery and stuff sweat down. You guys can see a little better. Okay. Let me move it over to this side so you guys can see what's going on. I just do that with the butter, this bell pepper, and the onion and celery. So now we got that cooking. What I like to do is, I'm gonna move this out of the sink, my dish towel. I like to take my beans, because I use the kidney beans by the Bush kidney beans. I use the light red kidney beans, and then I use the dark red kidney beans. I use 2 cans of beans. And I rinse them off to get some of that, the stuff that they're in. And this, when you do the beans that are already cooked, it cuts the cooking time down. Alright, so gotta throw those dishes in there. So we're gonna go ahead and just drop those into the pan. Alright. Put my buttermilk up. This is cooking down. And that's pretty... Oh, man. I'm always getting messages, y'all. They know, it's like they know when I'm live. I call everybody and be like, look, I'm going live. And they still want to call me in the middle of doing this. So, alright, y'all. I'm sorry. My phone went berserk for a minute. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, I tell everybody that I'm going live and they still call. So I got my lights in the back so you guys can see more, because some of my lights are out in the top of the kitchen, so I just set those lights up so you guys can see what's going on. And this right here just gives it a lot of flavor. So what I like to do, because when you use dry herbs, LA, ooh. So when you use dry herbs, they tend to be, you don't know how long the herbs are sitting on the shelf. So what I like to do for my chili is I like to add my dry herbs in with my bell pepper, my onion, and my garlic. And that kind of like wakes them up so that I can get like the full essence of these dry herbs. Just wakes them up and kind of like brings them back to life. So we have oregano and basil. So we're going to go ahead and pour that over into the chili mixture. We're going to take our ground turkey and brown it off. It's really easy to put this chili together, y'all. Excuse me. Set those back there. So what I'm gonna do now, usually I can find the Italian sausage that are already ground, but for some reason they didn't have the ones that were not in the casing, so I have the ones that are in the casing. I'm just gonna pop the casing off to get the sausage out. So if you can't ever find like the ground Italian sausage, and you can do this. I have some tomatoes already over in there. Some stewed tomatoes. And usually, like I said, I can find the sausage that's already not in the links, but for some reason I couldn't this time. So I had to get what I could get. I don't know why I picked this phone up. Alright. And sometimes I have to, depending on how much meat I add to it, I have to go back and add in another can of tomato sauce, so I have some if I need to. All right. So we done with that part. Let me wash my hands real quick, y'all. Let me just grab a better spoon. And then after this, y'all, I'm going to get off and set everything up, and we're going to do our Sunday night dinner mukbang. Oops. So I try to keep this dinner to like a 3-pan, 2 to 3 pan minimum. But, you know, I try not to use a lot of pans when I'm cooking, because I don't like to do a lot of dishes, y'all. I don't like dirty dishes in the sink, but I also don't like to use a lot, but so I have to find a way. So I try to use just one pan to saute everything again, and then one to cook it in, and then my cornbread pan, and then another one for the rice that I'm going to be using. All right. Throw this in the dishwasher. Try to keep everything wiped down. And we're going to go ahead and start cutting up the Conecuh sausage. Y'all know those my favorite sausage. They're native to Alabama. You can find them in some places in Georgia. Some places you can't really find them, but yeah, this is an Alabama native sausage. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this way so you guys can see me. See what I'm actually doing. Alright, so what I like to do is just cut my sausage at an angle when I'm doing my chili. Oh, thanks, honey. Alright. So now we got our chili powder. Yes, the cornbread in the oven. I'm about to check it now. Yep, we got cornbread. Y'all know you can't have chili without cornbread and rice. So I'm just putting my chili packets in there. And I like to use the chili, mild chili, Texas chili, and the original chili packages. So now my meat is still, you know, cooking off. Oop, don't want to lose none of it. I'm going to go ahead and add those sausages in there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still a little bit under the weather with my sinuses right now. Everything else is clearing up, so if y'all hear me slipping in the background, I'm sorry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and turn the beans on to medium. And they're just going to start to simmer a little bit so the flavor can kind of like get into them. Grab some chicken stock. That's about a cup of chicken stock. Then I'm going to go ahead and start adding in my garlic, my onion powder and stuff like that. And that's garlic. I had onion the last one I was using. Seasoning salt. When I use seasoning salt, I don't use regular salt because there's no need for it. Unless you're just not seasoning it right or something. And a little bit of black pepper. And just keep trying to break that turkey and sausage up. And stirring in the naked sausage. And as soon as this gets done, you just plop it over into the pot with the rest of the turkey and the rest of the chili. So I'm probably going to add another, well, I don't think I need another can of tomato sauce. But yeah, it's already on medium. It's going to have to. Oh, thank you for your support, honey. So you guys can get a closer look at the meat. All right. Ooh, I'm losing my sausages and stuff, y'all. So what I decided on the days that I do the grocery haul, what I'll do is you guys can pick something that's in the grocery haul and I will cook it for y'all. We'll do it live. A live cooking show because I really want to do more live cooking shows too. So my ground turkey and my Italian sausage is really lean, so there's really no reason to drain it. I just go ahead and start putting it over in there. And this looks ready to go in. So turn that off. Oops. Whew. We have to sweep. And yeah, that's pretty much how our chili is gonna do. Like I said, it takes about an hour to simmer down. But it's got everything it needs. I'm gonna grab a basil. I have some fresh some basil leaves. I'm gonna grab from out of here if I can find it. I'm gonna pop 2 in. So everything in the chili is really cooked. Now it's just about letting it simmer for about an hour so that all the flavors can come together. And this chili is like with the bell pepper and the onion and the garlic and the seasoning and stuff, it really doesn't take long to let it cook. Everything is in the chili is done. So you could technically just, you know, if you wanted to do this the night before, you can put everything together, and then when you get home from work, you can put everything together, let your meat cool down, and then put it over into the bean mix, and then you can put it in the refrigerator. And then the next day when you get home, take it out and let it simmer for about an hour to an hour and a half before you make dinner. Just make your cornbread and your rice if you need it to. This is a really easy chili. Like, I think some people be doing the most when they make chili. And I like to put a tablespoon of butter in my chili. So, yeah. Y'all, I try to keep a pretty clean kitchen. Like, I don't like when my kitchen get real messy. So, I'm one of those type people. I clean as I go. I don't have pots and stuff piling up on me because I am not up with that pile up life. So, I'll put these over here. Our cornbread is almost done. It's turning out beautifully. And that's pretty much it. And when it gets, you know, to a good simmering point, what I'll do is I'll take and chop up some fresh parsley and toss it over in there about 10-15 minutes before it's done. When the cornbread gets out, we'll have some cornbread. I gotta go ahead and put my butter over in there. Whew. Don't want that paper in there. And then this piece of butter will be for the cornbread. Because then when I get my cornbread out of the oven, I like to put butter on it. But yeah, this is the chili. Now I have a 3-bean chili, and I usually make that when I'm making it for a lot of people. But with this chili right here, this is going to be for me and my husband, and if he has some co-workers who want some, but probably not. I'm probably just going to keep it and freeze half of it. But you don't always, most people think that you have to use beef every time you make chili. You really don't. But to be honest with y'all, real chili, real Texas chili does not have beans in it. It's different cuts of beef that are stewed down in tomatoes with chili powder. And they sometimes they eat it with rice, they don't. But real Texas chili does not have, don't have beans in it. But I like beans. And I like to use different beans. Sometimes I'll use black beans or I use pinto beans. It just depends. But let me know. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see how to do white chili. Chicken chili. Because chicken chili is really good. It really is. And it's a lot better now because you can find the ground chicken now in the stores. Okay, we're gonna put this on like medium low. Pop the lid on, and that's it. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so y'all want to see that? Okay, I got y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that pot into the dishwasher. And then I'm gonna grab the broom and I'm gonna sweep up my mess. And clean up a few things. Like, I just, it kills me when people be like, oh my God, you're so nasty. And I be like, yeah, ma'am, I'm nasty. I get all kind of comments, y'all, these days. But I just tell them they nasty. I can be a savage sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I need to take out my recycling. So let me get that out the way. I recycle, y'all, because I think it's very important to recycle. So I do try to recycle most of the time. And, because it's important to recycle. So these are my recyclables. And I'm going to put them by the door and grab another bag. And then get my hands a bit washed and sweep up the kitchen while that cornbread is getting done, honey. And I usually use jasmine rice for my chili and stuff. That's what goes down. So I don't have a lot of stuff to do around the kitchen once. I need to put this in that recycling bag. Hold on, y'all. So, like I was saying, is I like to clean up as I go, because it just helps a whole lot when it's the end of the day and I need to get my kitchen clean. I try not to ever go to sleep without my kitchen being in a mess. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But 90% of the time, that's my goal. But yeah, I've really been enjoying the videos and stuff. I gotta take the trash out. And just trying to get more videos up for you guys. Let me grab the broom. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I just don't want a big mess. After we sit down and have dinner together, you know what I'm saying? The cornbread almost done. And then I'll put the rice on. Am I the only person who cleans while they get to a certain part? Like, I just don't. Let me turn this light on so you guys can see what. That's the wrong light. I just no. I appreciate y'all too. I don't sweep while I'm cooking. Well, see, everything is covered. That's the only reason why I'm sweeping. Everything is covered. But I also don't like walking on like stuff that falls on the floor. But the lid is on the pot and the oven ain't coming out. Trust me, before I get the cornbread out, I'll be done sweeping. Yeah, I do that. But I had a lot of stuff on the floor. from that chili and stuff. And when I walk around the house, we have vinyl floors. We have these cheap vinyl floors, and if you ever lived in a house with vinyl floors, you know that everything we have vinyl floors, and when you live in a house with vinyl floors, like it just tracks all through the house, and then if I walk on the carpet, it's on the carpet. So, and I'll usually sweep again after everything is done and go over the floor. I have a steamer thing to go over my floors with, and that's what I'll do at that point. But yeah, so I'm about to get ready to get the cornbread out and get my hands clean. It's been a long week, y'all. It's been a long weekend, and it's been a long weekend. I'm still not feeling 100%. So I'll put the skillet on there and then I'll wash it later. It's been a long weekend. I'm still not feeling 100%. I actually edited the video and I got it to mix down in the program where it would go straight into YouTube, but for some reason it decided it didn't want to do that. So I didn't realize it until late last night, and then I tried to reset it and it still did not go. So I had to just go ahead and let it go into the system the regular way. So now I'm going to go ahead and upload it. I got my thumbnail all done and it's ready. So the cornbread is ready, y'all. I'm going to turn the oven off. And I just like to rub butter on it while it's hot. So there's no milk in this cornbread. It's just buttermilk, sugar, eggs, a little sugar, eggs, flour, cornmeal, and butter. That's pretty much all that's in there. Turn the stove off. The chili is coming together. It just needs to finish, percolating, and that'll be it. But yeah. But you know what? I love chili this time of year. Like, if I don't feel like making it, y'all know I will go to Wendy's real quick and get some chili. How's that looking, y'all? Looking okay? And then I just cooked some jasmine rice, and that's pretty much it. Oh, thank you. But some days, like, I've actually cut back on the amount of beef I eat. I'm trying to. And, on a piece. I've actually cut down on the amount of pork I eat. Right now, really the only pork that I'm eating is when I'm eating them damn Conecuh sausage. Because y'all know I'm addicted to them. And when I'm eating bacon. So I've really cut down on the amount of pork I'm eating. And I really cut back on the amount of beef. I still love my beef. I know that cornbread gonna be good, y'all. So, y'all, this is how I make my chili and cornbread. What I'm gonna do is almost... Oh, no, you're fine, Erica. I understood what you're saying. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this simmer for another 30-40 minutes. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do our Sunday dinner mukbang. So, around 7:35, y'all come back if you're not busy. And we're gonna do our mukbang, but I really wanted to do this live cooking show for y'all. I'm trying to give y'all as much content, whether it's glamorous or not, because I look like hell today. And then I can go ahead and upload that steak and potato in a foil video for Thanksgiving. So it was a quick, easy meal for y'all for Thanksgiving. You can do for your boo, you know, but don't feed their ass if you don't want to keep them, you know. But it's a quick and easy steak and potato in the foil pack type of tutorial. So it's already done. I think it's already uploaded to YouTube. The thumbnail is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that up. And then at 7:35, we're gonna go live with our Sunday dinner mukbang. The Sunday dinner mukbang is back. And yeah, I can get the recycling and the trash out, and get the lights set up in the dining room, get the phone on the charger for a few minutes, and we'll be ready. But alright, so I'll see y'all back here at 7:35. We're going back live again, and we're gonna have our Sunday dinner mukbang, and we're gonna just hang out, and that'll give me time to get that video up too, so you guys can watch it tomorrow sometime. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I'll see y'all back here at 7:35 p.m. So if you in New York, that's 8:30. If you are California, I think that's what, 6:30? No, 4:30. You know the time zones. I'm trying to remember all the time zones. But I'll see y'all back here basically in 35 minutes, 36, 35 minutes. So I'll see y'all back in a few. Bye.